NBA double gamer powered by WagerTalk. Let's break down the Heat and the Cavs. Let's break down the Warriors and the Rockets. Teddy covers from WagerTalk.com with a pair of big game breakdowns for a Wednesday night. And yeah, let's start. I'm not going to do any promo at the top. Let's start right away. Of course, we do appreciate the likes very much. The comments below make all the difference. And if you haven't done so already, 200,000 of you are following Wager Talk on YouTube now. Join them. That way you get instant alerts every time these videos go live. But looking at my odds logic live odds screen right now, I'm seeing Cleveland minus 12 pretty much across the board. There are a couple of 12.5s out there. Total sitting at 212.5 for tonight, game 2 in Cleveland. Game 1 wasn't much of a contest. I mean, it was a game. And in the fourth quarter, second half, really, the Cavs pulled away. They won that one by 21 points, shooting 51% from the floor in that contest. And if you've been watching Cleveland play this year, what they were doing isn't new. It isn't different, all right? Their pace, their points per game offensively, their ability to create offense with the two bigs and all the perimeter shooters has been a problem for every team they faced all year. That's why they are the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. And yet, even having earned that number 1 seed, we still haven't seen perhaps the true public respect for the Cavs. The market certainly giving them respect here, minus 12 / minus 12.5. Bam Adebayo knows what's coming. Quote, "You've been seeing them all season. You understand what it is, what they do. They make smart plays. They try to make the right plays every possession, so we can't have defensive lapses on any possession." Of course, Cleveland shot 51% from the floor in game 1. And certainly this home court's been worth something in the postseason for the Cavs, both last year and this. And it's worth noting, all right, you know, the Heat lost the first play-in game. So they had to play another play-in game, and now this is going to game 1. So this is going to be their 4th game in 8 days. The Cavs only their 2nd game in 8 days. And we saw the minutes, you know, 39 minutes for Adebayo, 38 minutes for Wiggins, Tyler Hero, 37 minutes in game 1. Cleveland, not so much when it comes to minutes, you know, deep bench for Kenny Atkinson and company. And again, that's why they are where they are right now. More depth than Miami. There's no comparison between these two teams in this bettor's opinion. The Cavs are the class. The Cavs are going to win this series. And in general, when we're talking about betting the NBA postseason, I'm looking to put my money on the teams that are going to win the series, that I expect to win the series. Cleveland's going to win this series. And yeah, certainly Miami's a character team. We expect them to play better than they did in game 1. I respect that. And certainly, Eric Spoelstra is a coach we have nothing but respect for. But Cleveland's a lot better than Miami, really on both ends of the floor. And when you're talking about long-term trends in the NBA postseason, how about double-digit chalk? 67% round 1 playoff favorites of 10 points or more in the first 4 games of a series since 2015. These type of big chalk cashes have been the way of the postseason. Cleveland or pass for this better. Before I talk about the Rockets and Warriors, a couple of things do want to let you know about right now at WagerTalk.com. First of all, I'm running good, guys. 5-1 in the NBA over the last 4 days. 80-51 in the NBA playoffs since 2022. 23-11 in the NBA over the last 5 weeks. 407 and 314 plus 207 units in the NBA since 2022. I'm hot now. I've got a good long-term track record, and the playoffs have been very, very good for the clients and I in recent weeks. Baseball's been good as well. 19-11 over the last 3 weeks, plus 25 units. I'm up close to 60 units since last June. 58% counting every play every day. You can get on board right now. Just visit my page, wt.buzz/TC. And not only we have NBA and MLB to talk about, we've got early bird specials for football. And I'm telling you, these are the best deals you're going to find. $4.99 for college, $4.99 for the NFL, $7.77 for both. If I'm your guy, and I expect to make money this football season, if I'm your guy, $7.77 all access every play from the day 1 of the preseason to the end of the Super Bowl for college and NFL. That's an insanely good deal. Visit my page, www.buzz.com/TC, to get on board. And of course, looking at my Odds Logic live odds screen, if you want a free 7-day trial, just go to oddslogic.com/Teddy. I'm a big fan of the live odds service. I really am. Just check it out. It's free. 7 days all access. oddslogic.com/Teddy. And you'll see why I talk about the Odds Logic live odds service. It really is a valuable tool, at least for this bettor. You can get 7 days at no charge. Again, oddslogic.com/Teddy. But looking at my Odds Logic live odds screen, all the money's coming for the Rockets today. Houston opened as low as -1. Now I'm seeing 3/ mostly 3.5s out there. More money for the Rockets this morning. Total has been bet down slightly. 206.5 at the open. Now I'm seeing 204.5 as the prevailing number. And I'll tell you what, I said earlier, in general, I'm looking to back teams that I expect to win the series. And I think Golden State's going to win this series. So in general, in this series, I'm looking for spots to back the Warriors and not the Rockets. My clients and I cash with Golden State in game 1. That being said, teams off a home loss as in game 1 that are now game 2 favorites, they're really strong ATS. As a strong track record, I think since 2018, we're talking about 11-1, 92%. So Houston certainly falls into a pretty positive expectation track record for this particular game. So I think the Warriors are going to win the series. The trends here point towards Houston as a game 2 favorite. I'm going to look at the total, not the side, because I don't think the Rockets are winning more than a game or 2 in this series. I really don't. I don't think this series goes 7. So even though it points towards Houston here, I don't trust the Rockets. I didn't trust them game 1. I don't trust them here. What do we see in game 1? We saw 2 teams playing intense defense start to finish. We saw 2 teams that had every 3-pointer on both sides contested. All right, neither team able to light up the scoreboard. We had both teams go through extended scoring droughts. Houston in that second quarter, that was awful for them. Golden State, I don't know what part of the second half you want to talk about, but certainly there were multiple stretches in the second half where the Warriors couldn't buy a basket. And we're talking about 2 teams that aren't going to play with a ton of pace, are defensive minded, especially when it comes to the postseason. Yeah, this is a low total. It's a low total for a reason. All right. And also, we got that extra time off. These are the Wednesday games now. All right. So both teams, in terms of physicality, they should be rested and ready. So this game could be a foul fest. And if both teams get to the free throw line 30 times tonight, my under bet is no good. But we saw, again, 95-85 in game 1. Wasn't close. And yeah, the markets have adjusted down. I don't think they've adjusted down enough. I don't see pace. I don't see shot making. And I'm expecting a defensive war in Houston on Wednesday night. Look at the under 204.5. We're not getting the best of the number. This is not a step-up size wager. But if I got to make one play on this game, it's total, not side. And that would be Rockets, Warriors, under the number. There you have it. NBA Double Gamer, thank you so much for watching WagerTalk TV. We appreciate those likes. We appreciate those comments. We appreciate the follows. Check out my page, wt.buzz.com/TC, and have yourself a great Wednesday. Cheers.